Let's go. I'm doing it. I normally just soak them in vinegar.
Crawling up the stairs.
Freezing sourdough sandwich bread for me is not a problem at all. Overnight oats. Just knowing that life is going to change and become easier, hopefully, in some ways at least. Everybody just kind of stuffed things into the fridge, so did clean out the freezer finally. Yeah. Hello. Let's go, babies. Let's go. Let's go. Good morning, guys. This is the next day. Everybody's gone, and I am just putting my husband to sleep because this is a Sunday. It's kind of last day off, time to put the house together, and thank goodness there's not much to clean, but there's a bunch of laundry that, anyway, just putting the house together. I'm starting breakfast downstairs. Miss Rachel is over here. You want to Miss Rachel? Okay, who's touching there? Okay, here he is. Sit down.
I'm playing with him. Let me show you in this book.
Okay, well, I'm enjoying Miss Rachel. I'm gonna finish the oatmeal. There's a lot of stuff going on here. Just finishing oatmeal. What's going on, Anya? Got a lot of new toys. Isn't that exciting? Let's take this off. All right.
Door open.
Okay.
The baby's not letting me get the bottle.
I'm doing baking soda. If you guys do baking soda on fruit, let me know how you do it, because this is the first time I'm doing it. I normally just soak them in vinegar because of all the chemicals, and vinegar just kills, I don't know, just kind of, it's better to wash in vinegar than just plain water. But then I heard somewhere just recently from multiple places that baking soda actually kills some of the chemicals that they put on our fruit and veggies. So baking soda is more effective than vinegar. So I'm doing baking soda now, and I'm not sure how to start. That's it. Yummy. Chia seeds. Oh. This is good for babies. I always do fruit first in the morning. is the skin. Not because they can choke, but because it's not, they're having trouble with the skin. So we just got a bunch of those peaches from the farmer's market, and so I've been feeding the twins peaches, and we still gotta cut this gigantic watermelon. Okay, these cheap cups, they were like $8.99 for 2 of these, and I don't like them. I'm gonna be returning them. The reason being is because these are hard to open, hard to close. It's like you have to really struggle with it, you know? Doesn't fit properly. And these come in and out. I want some because my twins just take the straw out, throw it, and you cannot drink out of this, you know? So I'm gonna be returning this, and I'm gonna be looking for something more. I guess I'm ready to pay a little bit more, but to get something silicone that they can actually use. Let's go eat. You got your strawberry right over here. Okay. Sweetheart, what's wrong? Then no. Overnight oats. I'm opening up the new Greek yogurt that I got from Costco, and this one literally cost me $5, I think. It's plain, and it's, do you see how big the bottle, the thing is? I think this is the best price, basically. And I'm gonna add it to my overnight oats. So yeah, Greek yogurt plain. I'm gonna use my other hand, okay? This one's ready. I'm gonna wash our blanket today. I am not starting that yet because the twins are asleep. I'm just gonna prep everything so that when they're awake, I'm just gonna press the button, and be done. In the kitchen, what I'm gonna do today, we bought a bunch of strawberries yesterday from Publix, and they were on sale for 99 cents per thing like this. So I'm cutting all the butts off because they're actually going bad. I'm going to make jam out of those. We're gonna cut this. We are going to, this is gonna be going to the compost. We're going to finish these peaches. We're going to freeze these bananas. There's a lot of stuff that's just going, you know. We don't have much bread because I have started new starter, and I'm going to be making new dough for bread for like this week. But I'm unfreezing some other bread that I had frozen. We have some kiwis to finish. We have some apples that came from our tree outside. This is our first harvest ever, and we're pretty excited about it. We're just letting them kind of sit there and ripen, I guess. I don't know what to do with apple. Also, we have a bunch of peaches that we got from the farmer's market. I did not know that they put them in here. I need to clean out this fridge at some point. I will not have time for it today. We have these peaches that my husband is gonna have to make a peach cobbler dessert out of. It's almost 12 o'clock, the twins are asleep. I am going to need to figure out what to feed the kids for the probably there is plenty of leftovers in the fridge of I haven't even seen what's in the fridge. We had a lot of people and everybody just kind of stuffed things into the fridge, so it's a complete mess. And I will try to take care of this. I'm only one person with only 2 hands. There's so much to do. And the thing is that I'm actually excited to do all of that, but I mean, motivated, but there is literally not enough time in the day to take care of everything. So I'm gonna speed up. As I'm doing things, I'm just gonna show you what it looks like in the end. Is somebody awake? I'm gonna, a microfiber cloth, I'm gonna put in the sun to dry because that kills bacteria. I washed them, and prevents smell, you know? It's good to put them outside in the sun to dry. So in summer, I always do that. It's just a little bit. Strawberries from seed. I put them all, planted them in here, and there is another one that I need to plant in here too. This is probably too hot for them. It's my breast. I just pumped some milk, but I have been thinking of what to do on how to make my life easier with breastfeeding Nicholas, the baby that never really latched, so I had to pump for him. And the other one I breastfeed. This pumping thing, I think now that they're 10 months old, so I just pump this little bit. I'm going to kind of like pump here and there. I don't pump all the time. I try not to drive myself crazy. Because he drinks less milk, it's enough, and there's always leftovers from the night before. So I decided that I'm gonna make a big stash as much as I can before I start consciously just not, skipping pumping session here and there. I decided to make a big stash of milk, maybe just pump every day as much as I can, not really drive myself crazy, but make as big of a stash of milk as I can, frozen, and then just stop pumping and then use that milk up. By the time that one is done, he's probably gonna be over a year and I can just put him on some other milk. We don't do cow milk here, so I'm just trying to find like good source of milk that is not formula, if that makes sense. Formula is expensive and I'm just not doing formula for him. If I could put him on oat milk, I don't know. I'm just not sure how that works exactly. I just wanted to show you, this is my stash so far I've been working on. There is more over here. This is all my milk. My husband just threw it there because he was cleaning out the freezer. By the way, I did clean out the freezer finally. I cleaned it all up, and oh my god, there's already snow starting to form, see? But I cleaned it all up, and these are just the few things that I'm keeping in here for now. Okay. Pretty exciting to see them grow, to see them approaching that 1-year-old mark in a couple of months, and just knowing that life is going to change and become easier, hopefully, in some ways at least, maybe harder in others, but this is already becoming easier on me. When it comes to pumping, I really don't like the way I look right. When I started making sourdough sandwich bread, I was wondering what happens when I freeze it, and if I unfreeze it, will it be disgusting? So look, it's just fine. I unfroze this one. It's just perfect. Like, there is nothing wrong with this bread. So freezing sourdough sandwich bread for me is not a problem at all, like at all. I'm making lunch and cutting watermelon and making jam. that's husband sandwich with, you know, meat, tomato, cheese, mayo, mustard, and the kids are about to have about the same, but little, you know, smaller. How the babies are frozen. The babies are frozen watching it. Get myself a coffee, and so the twins are having pate pasta, and on that I'm going to put this is vegetable sauce that I make from.
I don't want sandwich. I don't want sandwich.
Well, this one can be eaten hot or cold. It's kind of like mixed. I make this ratatouille sort of stuff, then I blend it a little bit, and that's basically just mixed veggies in tomato sauce kind of thing. Delicious for me, so I make that for me normally, and I blend that for the babies to use it as sauce for that. These are tofu burgers that I made earlier, and I think I showed you how I make those. At least I left the recipe in one of my other videos. And even the toddlers like these. They have no sugar, very little salt, I think, or no salt. These are, I'm going to cut the stems off. I don't know, these just make me nervous, and I just cut the thing off and I give them the tree kind of part. Oh yeah, there was a lot of explanation. So that's for the twins. I'm gonna break it apart. I'm gonna put the sauce on this, and I'll let them have that. This one was previously frozen, so like the tofu bird. The twins are kind of finishing up, like they finished up that plate that I made, so I'm making them some sweet potato puree because they're not sweet potato puree. That's in progress right now, and I guess I'm gonna give them some avocado to finish from yesterday, and after that I'm gonna give them some fruit because if I give them fruit first, they're gonna eat nothing but fruit. Jesus, that's the biggest watermelon I've ever cut. Wow.
You got it! At this boy crawling up the stairs. He is. I mean, look. What on earth? Okay.
That's a good harvest.
It thinks that the water is still on, and it doesn't put more water because it's like, oh, the water's leaking. So when you wipe the whole thing dry, right after it wouldn't fill, no matter what I did, it wouldn't fill. I put the whole thing in there, empty, go all the way up.
Can you bring my tea up? Oh, you don't. Hello, what you doing here? Hello, baby.